Got a special guest here. A very special guest, a dear friend of mine that I've known for many of years and seen him in his craft firsthand. None other than Mr. Give Him Hell at the Bell, Tony Zaino. My man is a boxing fixture. You may have seen him on ESPN, Showtime. The list goes on and on. He's been in some excellent marquee fights. I got nothing but respect and love for this guy, and I know the feeling's mutual.
Absolutely.
And we thank you for giving us a couple minutes of your time right before we get into this fight tonight.
Absolutely, brother. Anytime.
Tony, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for giving us the time, and actually, thank you for getting introduced to me for the first time, man.
Thank you for inviting me to spend time with you. Yeah.
Listen, so we out here for the big fights, man. You out here casually as a fan today. What do you expect to see inside the stadium today?
I am a fan today, and it doesn't happen often.
That's a rarity.
It is a rarity. The selection was made. Being a licensed referee doesn't give you a guarantee you're going to work the fights. But with this event, I didn't get assignment, but that's okay. We got world-class referees. You got Mark Nelson. You got Raul Peace Jr. You got Chris Flores. And then all the judges that go along with that. But for me to be able to come as a fan, it's pretty cool.
Man, and that's the kind of insight we love hearing, you know what I mean? Because we always hear how we are as fans, right?
Absolutely.
But the insiders, you actually get a chance to hear it firsthand from somebody who's in there as a ref.
I mean, your
it's a
shoes
beautiful
tonight.
thing. Yeah, no, and it's a beautiful thing.
Now,
Thanks
with
for being
that,
out here, bro.
now with that, I know for a fact that you can't have a conflict of interest and actually call out somebody who you pick that you're actually scheduled to referee on. And I know you're not here in the main event to actually work. We got Oscar Valdez versus Ian Wilson.
Right.
Now, we Arizona born and bred, my man, AZ.
Right.
And Valdez got ties here with AZ in Tucson himself. But what do you see happening in this main event tonight?
What do I see? Well, let me tell you. The reward of doing what I do as a referee is when you referee these kids, amateurs from 8 and 9 and 10 years old, and then they make it into the pros. And then some of them make it into world title fights. Well, that's where Oscar comes in. I refereed Oscar's first amateur fight at 9 years old.
Wow.
And then I got an opportunity to referee him against Robson Conceição in a world title fight.
Yeah.
So those are the rewards. It's hard for me to pick a fighter. What do I think is going to happen tonight? I think you're going to have a war.
Yeah.
Oscar is a warrior.
Mm-hmm.
He shows that. He showed that with several of his fighters. Then you look at Liam Smith.
Yep.
Okay, look at him.
Wilson.
There's a
Australian.
There is a
There is a
Liam Smith.
Yeah,
All right.
there is.
So you got Wilson, and if you were here for the Navarrete fight,
Yes.
what happened there?
Yeah.
Right?
He almost shocked the world.
He almost shocked the world. So
All right, I would say he shocked the world. Even with the result not going
He
his
did.
way, it was still shocking for the world to see
he
that,
did,
right?
and I worked the undercard of that fight. So I can tell you, and I cannot pick you a winner, but I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to see a war.
Yeah.
Yes.
And will it go the distance? I don't know. And I would love to see it go the distance, and I would love to see the right man win. And I think you're going to see a true all-out war.
Man,
That's
Tony, I'm
my
gonna
thought.
tell you thank you for giving us the 2 minutes of spending with us anyway. Thank you for being part of this big fight atmosphere, and you make the atmosphere even more worthwhile for us to come out here.
And I
talk
gotta
about
say,
it.
hold on, with all respect, my man, and I get your answer, and I know you got a lot of professionals that you work with closely. That was still a very professional answer, and I respect you for that. That's why.
Thank you.
That's why you get the big gigs and calls most of the time, because you are professional.
That's our
Nothing
job.
but respect to you, my man.
Thank you very much for inviting me.
And you guys, as he mentioned, he's actually worked with Valdez since his first amateur fight. So even his championship fight, he actually had about a year ago.
It was 2021, I believe.
21?
2021, I believe it was
Well, just
21.
a couple of years ago.
Yeah, a couple years ago.
Well, this man has been he's been in the ring with some of the absolute best, from amateurs to pros. Nothing but respect again.
Thank you. And like I was saying, with the amateur kids, the reward is as amateurs. Now I'm going to tell you, as amateurs, it was Mikey Garcia, it was Austin Trout, it was David Benavides, Jose Benavides. These are all names of fighters that have grown on to be superstars.
Yep.
And here I had the pleasure of refereeing them not only as young amateurs but as young pros.
Yeah.
So it's the big reward, and my reward is having you guys invite me to be part of this little.
No, I would actually say give us a little bit more time in the future and share some of those
Absolutely.
stories.
That's
with
where
us,
I was
man.
about to go at right now.
I would
Thank
love
you
to.
before you went into the arena.
Thank you.
To stay, giving us a couple of minutes, but expect a full interview, a full episode with this man right here, because I'm gonna pick his brain regarding some of the classic fights that he's been in and his career. I can't wait, and I can't wait to share it with you guys, fans. For the love of boxing, that's what we do it for. Again, remember that. For the love of boxing. Tony,
Thank you.
pleasure. Enjoy the fights,
Thank
my
you.
man.
All right,
Thank
brother.
you,
Thank you
brother.
so
Boxing
much
fans,
too.
enjoy it.
Hey, we out.